on your screen. Nice sunny day here. The sunshine may be in the goalkeeper's eyes at times, depending on which way the ball is coming across. But yeah, the wind blew that one right over the far post.
So the team shooting from left to right is going to have the advantage in the wind. We certainly saw that in the first game. So right now Humber on the ball with number 9, James Miller. Sorry, number 9 there is Hoylett for Humber. That's flicked on and is an opportunity straight away for number 6 for Langara. This is Eke. Battle going on there, but too much by number 10, Merlin Fisk.
Ball came in pretty quickly for Eke to get an opportunity there, Nick.
Certainly Eke is the man to watch for Langara, the Rookie of the Year both in the conference and also Canadian Rookie of the Year, the number 6 for Langara. And if you notice, they've all got blonde hair today. You were speaking with Coach beforehand, a bit of a bonding exercise, I gather, John. Everybody's gone blonde.
The boys told me last night at the banquet that I asked, what's with the blonde hair? And they said, well, we just thought it would be something good for the team if we all went blonde.
Maybe so. That's something you and I should maybe think of on the broadcast booth, but it wouldn't take us too long to get the old dye going, I don't think. But Humber now try and get something going from right to left. Ball's played in, bit of a misheader. And it's cleared by Shokumar. And that's going to go out. We'll quickly run through the Langara team. In goal is Kevin Monk. 2 is Joey Ratcliffe. 3, Kieran Ashokumar. 4 is Craig Tillotson. 5, Takumi Orta. 6, as you said, is Emmanuel Eke. 9, James Miller. 10, Merlin Fisk. 15, Colin Hempel. 17, Anmol Singh. And 21, Matthias Guedes.
I think we can expect Humber to be trying to get the ball forward as quickly as they can. And that one goes out on the near sideline.
It's going to be a throw into Langara. As we say, Langara, a little bit of a surprise coming into this national championships. Just won 3 games in the regular season, but they had a fantastic championships, which is when it matters most. And they'll be relishing the opportunity. Last time they played at the Nationals was 2006. 2001 was the last time that they medalled, and that's going to be a foul and another opportunity for Langara to get the ball forward. Foul on number 4, Craig Tillotson there over on the far side.
Let's see what they can do with this. Opportunity to send one in, but they go up the line with it.
Bit of space there though. If the ball can come in, it's in and has to be dealt with by number 5, Fayoun. Singh picks the ball up, but his throw doesn't go too far, but it's a bit of a wayward pass.
That's 2 headers I've seen there, Nick, for the back line of the Humber Hawks. Both not well met, ball going up in the air. I think the wind is a bigger factor than we realize here.
I think it is, and certainly for Langara, I think in this first half, John, they're going to have to make the most of it. As Humber try and play it down the ground, but it's a bit of a giveaway to Hoylett. Ooh, good strong tackle coming in there. Langara come away with the ball. It's Guedes plays the ball in. And there was a run there by by Eke. But the assistant referee's flag on the near side went up.
I think the Humber Hawks are aware that Eke, that Rookie of the Year you were saying there earlier, Nick, I think they know who he is and what to expect from him. He's quick, he's shifty, and he gets into the action in a hurry. Certainly
the man that Langara will be looking for this afternoon to get them on the score sheet and into the semi-finals.
So neither team has really taken command or settled quickly in this game, and it's been pretty tight both ways.
I think it's going to have to be who deals with the conditions first, I think, as much as anything. Bit of a loose pass. It's played forward by Badunas, number 6 for Humber. Green on the far side.
Falcons have been holding their own here. Humber hasn't been really threatening much.
Just the opening minutes, both sides just feeling each other out a little bit. Here's number 9, Hoylett. Back to number 6, Badunas. Humber plays in this team from Brampton, Ontario for the Humber College Hawks.
Just northwest of Toronto.
going to try and get something going. Back to Padunas in the middle of the midfield. She finds Leal. Leal wide to Hoylett. Tries to cut inside on his right foot. And referee Blanchette says there was a foul there by, it was number 3, Asha Kumar. And an opportunity for the Humber College Hawks. Big welcome to everybody that's tuning in to this broadcast. We're delighted to be here in Cornwall, Prince Edward Island for these national championships. This is Nick Murray and John Morrison bringing you the broadcast. And that swung in. That could be interesting.
Whoa!
Oh, and it came off the crossbar, and that deceived everybody. I'm certainly not 100% certain that's what Leal was trying to do from that distance. But the goalkeeper started going one way, John, then the other, and in the end the crossbar came to his aid.
Looked like one of my golf tees, golf shots there, Nick, on the tee off. It's just big duck hook there across the front of the net.
The only difference is yours probably didn't go as far. But no, Leal there, and that just shows you that was all conditions. I think he was aiming just for chipping in at the far post. Some of the big guys to come and attack it, but in the end it caused a real problem for goalkeeper Monk.
Nice take down there.
Padunas, number 6, he's already seen plenty of the ball, we're seeing. Ball into the midfield, nice play, nice touch again there by Leal. And here's Hoylett who's coming in off the left, he's going to cut inside, is he? Ball goes back, it's cleared. And now Langara will try and get something going. That's played forward, looking for the run of Eke, but that's too far. And it's going to run through to Carmen Singh.
So that's what we can expect out of Langara here today. They quickly, in transition, get the ball, they win the ball in their half and quickly are looking for Eke upfield in a quick counter-attack. Taylor Boudreau is on the camera for us today, and Brian McRae is our producer. We're glad you're able to join us for our broadcast.
Especially a warm welcome from all those that are tuning in, supporting either the Humber College Hawks or the Langara College Falcons. It's a good opportunity again, nice running off the ball, and it's going to be a foul. Bit of a rugby tackle there, I think the ball just got behind the on-running forward. Number 15 there for the Hawks, that's Thomas Balicki from Mississauga.
So we have the Langara Falcons here trying to hold the Hawks back, and in turn the Hawks on the attack, and Langara hoping to use that to catapult into a counterattack. So we'll watch for that as the game progresses.
What's the distance on that kick? It was a good header by the defender there for the Humber Hawks. Battle in the midfield. Here's Hoylett, seeing lots of the ball. Referee Blanchette wants to have a little chat, I think, with both Colin Hempel, the number 15. And he's called, it looks like Medeiros is standing over it, but he's just going to take the free kick. Hempel getting a bit of a talking to, told to calm down.
This Hoylett looks like a real handful, man. He's big and strong, and he can move with it.
One of the All-Canadians for the Humber College Hawks. He's on the ball right now. Yeah. Beautiful takedown control. Lovely pass in. Nice turn. Down he goes. Referee Blanchette spreads his arms. Nothing doing, and the ball runs through to Kevin Monk in the goal.
Let's see what kind of distance he gets on this one, Nick. This could be right near the 18-yard box, but he plays it low.
Certainly a lot of height in the Humber Hawks defense there. Michael Fayoun is 6'3". So they're going to do a lot of heading today if the ball gets stuck in the air. Here's Hoylett, plays the ball inside. Flicked on by Leal.
They got Hoylett playing on the left wing. He's a right footer, and he's coming in on his right foot. So he likes it out here on the left wing because he can cut in on his right foot. It's just natural for him. That's why he's having so much success there. Referee let that one go. That was a sure handball from here.
That's Machado on the far side. Battling his way through. And that's cleared.
The Hawks are starting up the pressure here, Nick.
It's set up in the air, and the goalkeeper came. Now, did he? Was that inside the area? He's given a penalty. Well, the goalkeeper came over the top. I'm not 100% that was inside the penalty area. Maybe he was almost on the line. But again, it was the wind that caused the problem. It was Hoylett that was fouled.
Keeper tried to punch it away from him and ended up jumping on Hoylett's back. And it didn't look like he looked like he just might have got a glove on it, but he ended up falling on top of Hoylett, and he's now standing over the ball, ready to take a penalty and open the Humber Hawks account here at the National Championships in Cornwall, Prince Edward Island.
Again, it was the conditions that seemed to cause the problem there. It was swinging around in the wind, so goalkeeper Monk is going to have to try and make amends by saving this penalty from number 9, Janil Hoylett. He's going to step up. Oh, what a save! Nice save there by Monk. You guessed correctly. It was a little bit of a stutter step by the number 9 for Humber.
Yeah, he got down very quickly, extended his right arm and got a mid on it, and kept it out. It was going right in the bottom left-hand corner. What a terrific save to keep the Langara Falcons off the score sheet here.
And it's going to be another corner. I'd just like to thank everybody for all the messages we're getting so far, enjoying the broadcast on the Twitter feed. This Hoylett again, nice turn. Because it's going to send it in left-footed to the near post, and it's cleared. I just wanted to clarify something. We did get a message there. We do know that the Humber College is in Etobicoke. The point we were trying to make before is that there are a number of Brampton players on the Humber College team. Look down, there's at least 8 or 9 that hail from Brampton. Yes, thank you for the reminder that that Humber is in Etobicoke.
Yeah.
As we try and keep going again here with Humber on the attack. Ball's going to be hit by Leal.
Well, I used to live in Etobicoke years ago, and we know where it is, and it's in northwest Toronto. And I think we were probably close enough there.
Balls get played forward. Headed on. Here's Hoylett again. But we do thank you for the comments, and we hope that if we do get any pronunciations wrong or any factual errors, then we do hope that you'll let us know so we can make those necessary corrections. But we're delighted that everybody's joining in and enjoying this this game so far, with Humber Hawks on the front foot, John, now, I think.
Nice to know we've got an audience out there, Nick.
I always thought we were talking to ourselves, but I guess we're not today, which is appreciated.
What a save that was by Monk on the penalty, and I'm sure that's just going to gee up the Falcons here and just kind of give them a little bit of new momentum.
It's played forward. Go try and come forward. Nice play there by Eke, and he's fouled. That's by time by number 5, Fehun.
I think Fehun is going to have his hands full today with Eke, trying to keep him. He did a nice job shielding the ball off, keeping Fehun from it, and but you're never quite sure with a quick player like Eke. You're not sure if he's going to run it or he's going to stay, and it's something that Fehun's going to have to watch for today.
So the Hawks have got some defending to do. It's going to be a free kick, which is going to be taken by number 2, Joey Judging low this time. It's only ball still bouncing around. There's Eke battling with Liao. By Hoylett, doing some good defensive work. There's an opportunity to hit left-footed by Hempel, hit his own player on the back, and in the end that ran through without any danger to Carmen Singh, local boy from Etobicoke, third-year student, the goalkeeper. In his bright pink jersey this afternoon, so not to clash with anybody on the field. That's a good kick, and Hoylett's battling for that. Good play there by number 2, Ratcliffe.
Ratcliffe using an old defender's trick, wrapping it off of Hoylett's shins to get himself a throw-in.
Good header there by Azunas. No foul, says the referee. Ball's bounced here. And this time it was Balicki who was leaning back.
Yeah, just kind of snatched at that one. Had a little bit more time than he realized. And he couldn't keep the ball down.
16 minutes gone here in the first half at the Terry Fox Sports Complex in Cornwall, Prince Edward Island. About 15 minutes just west of Charlottetown on a brand new turf field that was laid just this summer. Good play by Leal. We've seen lots of the ball in the first 15 minutes. Sends it out to the far side. It's headed down. Oh, that's a nice take. Good play there. Some good defending. Good play by Machado.
Quickly trying to get it up to Eke there, but it didn't work. The Hawks back line is pretty hip to the fact that they're going to try and feed Eke here today and get him running free.
Certainly going to ask some questions of the two centre-backs, Mark Medeiros, the number 18 for Humber. And as we said, Michael Fayoun from Toronto. Fayoun clears this time. Ball's played up. Here's number 3, Asha Kumar.
Took a little too long there. Had an opportunity to center it, to cross it, but nobody home, and he took too long.
That's a good ball across, and that had to be ahead, and the ball's still bouncing around. Leal is back. Almost lost it on the top of the penalty area, and this time it's Humber that are forced to just clear the ball downfield. Ball's played back, but that's going to be too long, and that's going to run through for a goal kick.
So we're nearing the midway part of the first half, Nick, and I'd have to say Langara has been able to hold its own here, and Humber has been pressing at times, but missed a penalty. But they have been the attacking force more so than the Falcons so far in this game.
Singh kicks the ball downfield, right-footed. Leal can't quite control. Good play there.
Nice feet there.
Plays the ball inside this Hempel. Good header by Fayoun. It's Fisk again, number 10, head up. Tries to strike it left-footed, ball gets rather hung up in the wind a little bit, so in the end it's able to be picked up by Balicki. There's Green on the far side, running forward. Good run there. Good bursting run by Cody Green, number 11, fourth year student. Fayoun, he's going to have to go back.
Let's see what the keeper can do into this wind here now. Oh, hanging up.
He's getting pretty good distance on it, though. He's getting it over the halfway line every time and giving Hoylett a chance to battle for it, which he's doing.
Nice defending there. Stepping forward, you always like to see a defender try and get up there and intercept these passes.
Goalless as we come up to 20 minutes in this first half. Here's Hoylett. There's Asha Kumar for company. Well played by Ferrazzo. Hoylett's going to come and pick that up. Machado battling. In the end, it's Hempel who comes away, and there's an opportunity for Fisk. He's going to try and cut it on his left foot. Good defending by Ferrazzo. Got across, and referee Blanchette says there was too much there.
Terrific shielding there by the defender. Ferrazzo, I think it was. He just pushed his man right off the ball.
The Humber Hawks, as we said earlier, John, one of the most storied teams in the Canadian College Association soccer history. Looking for another national title. They come in here. They're certainly one of the favourites. Nationally ranked in 5th place.
Yeah, they've been a perennial power at this level of soccer in Canada for quite some time. One of the things they have there in Humber is they got a pick of the country's largest population. Young men looking to further their education and live the dream playing soccer at a college level, Nick.
enjoying the opportunity to play in a national championship. That Singh's going to have to go back, and in the end it goes out for a throw, which Leal will come across and take. So far, the Hawks have hit the crossbar with a free kick by Leal, and they've had a penalty saved. But as yet, it's still scoreless. There's Leal. Out to Hoylett, who seems to enjoy working on this left-hand side. Sticks it up to the far post. Here's Ota now, trying to bring the ball away for Langara. Nice turn by Eke. Can he get? Oh, and, that was he was almost through there. It was good defending in the end, because Eke was trying to work his way through, and now the Hawks are trying to get something on the far side.
They've been trying to spring Eke here in that similar pass, that breakaway pass, and that's the closest they've come to him outwitting the defender and getting in free.
Ball goes to the far post.
And I think that you were mentioning that Hoylett's had quite a bit of success down this left-hand side. I agree, Nick. I think Singh, the right back, is going to have his hands full today defending that move.
Nice header by Ferrazzo. Fisk to Ota. He goes down under the challenge.
You could feel a hand on his back and instantly went down. Kind of a modern thing you see in the game now, when players feel a little touch, no matter what it is, they go down pretty quickly.
You say it was not like that in your day. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, it's become a thing that maybe the men were a little stronger on their feet back then. I think, Nick, maybe.
I think maybe it's just to do with the light boots that they wear these days. Yeah. That's what I put it down to, John.
Yeah, they got about as much protection as a milk carton, these boots they're wearing today.
Like, I'll try and get something going. Oh, it's intercepted. Good defending again. I like the look at the centre back pairing for Humber. Number 18, Medeiros, is getting some good in. Going to have to deal with that Singh as he came out. Have to be careful. Be sure he's out of his area there, not to use his hands. It's Ferrazzo. Ball inside to Badunas. Out wide to Green. Badunas sort of picks himself up. He thinks he may have been fouled there as he played the ball off, but the referee didn't seem that interested. And Hoylett again in this inside left channel. Nice defended. But only as far as Leal. Badunas, back to Leal. These two got a good understanding, but it was a bit of a
fade.
Bit of a wild one, I guess. I think that was one like your golf shots, way off the fairway. In fact, I didn't even have to say it was headed towards the corner flag. It headed more towards the halfway line, I think, in the end, and that's going to be a throw. I like the way the Langara team have acquitted themselves so far, John. I think they've got a game plan. They're sticking to it. They're not making it easy for Humber. Here's Leal.
I think that save on that penalty kick has kind of cleared their head and let them feel that, hey, we belong here.
Absolutely, and that's played in by Ferrazzo, and Monk watched it. So it was Monk's error really for that gave away the penalty. He came across the back of Hoylett, and referee Blanchette said there was a foul and a penalty. It was right on the line, so there was the question of whether it was inside the area or not, or he could have.
He made good for his error.
He certainly did, but it was all caused by this swirling wind. You may not be really sort of able to sort of see on your TV screen, but maybe you can hear it through the microphones. Here's Eke, number 6. Good challenge by Ferrazzo. Eke tries to knock it back to Singh, but in the end, all he can do is knock it back. Sorry, that was Ashakumar, the number 3 he was trying to find. It's Leal. Oh, that's a weak pass, and it's Eke if he can get his shot away. But I don't know, I think maybe he didn't realise how much time he had, or...
He was clear in.
He was. He could have taken it out. I don't think he knew. I think he just rather snatched at it, tried to hit it with the outside of his right foot. And in the end, Singh didn't even really have to make a save, but that's probably the best chance that they've had so far.
Yeah.
And he's going to get chances, I think, the number 6 this afternoon.
Yeah, if I was playing a center back for Humber, I'd be kind of a little bit nervous about him. He looks like a real handful.
There's Hoylett on the far side. Good challenge coming across there from, I think it was Tillotson.
Yeah.
But maybe Miller on that side. Some of the numbers are not easy to pick out from our distance here, John. They're not the clearest, and as we said, they've all dyed their hair blonde.
Yeah, so you can't even say it's the blonde fella.
No.
Yeah.
No, there's lots of them out there right now.
The numbers are in orange, I think, and it's and with the sun and everything, it's just, you're right, Nick. It isn't easy to see the numbers.
Not that we're making excuses, but sometimes if we do misidentify a player, I think
they'll understand.
That's our reason. It's going to be a goal kick, which Monk will take. Drives it down the field, right-footed. Reminds it in the first game, John. The Ooks beat the Tommies 7-0. So the winners of the game today will play the Ooks tomorrow in the semi-final. You can see the wind again, ball held by Green. Nice play by Ota. Just knocks it out of play.
Bit of miscommunication there. Ota is kind of like he's the engine there for the Falcons. You can see he's working hard. He's very busy in the midfield for them.
Listed just 5'4". Leal, and this time with the left foot, it sort of caused danger. Goes bouncing off into the tennis courts. So that might take about 5 minutes to get that one back. The way the wind has taken it.
Yeah, that's on its way to Charlottetown. That one.
Just want to do a shout out to all the guys at Holland College here, John. Looking after us this morning. Fantastic job they're doing here with this event so far.
Yeah, top-notch organization.
Langara try and come forward. Oh, could have been a handball, could have been a second handball maybe. Oh. Again, the ball's played forward, looking for Eke. No, this comes in our direction.
Just over the top of the press box.
Singh taking Cameron Singh taking no chances.
So Langara, with not a terrific record in the regular season, Nick, are playing, like nobody. If you didn't know that they had a poor regular season record, you wouldn't know it. They've been a bit of a handful at times for the.
Oh, and here's an opportunity. Singh's getting in a bit of a tangle. No, I take your point, John. They look like they might be a tournament team rather than a regular season team.
Some teams, that's what it takes. Your chance to shine on the big stage, and why not take it? And we're seeing that today from them. That's great.
As I say, first time they've been at a national championships for 12 years in a very competitive Pac West division. Capilano, we'll see later on this afternoon, won the Pac West championship, defeating Langara in the final. Opportunity here on the left-hand side. That's Balicki looking for some support. Sings it in right-footed to the far side.
I see Hoylett's gone over to the other side now for the Humber Hawks. He switched places. He was down the left wing here, but now he's gone over to the right side. This is him on the ball here now.
There's Hoylett, as you say. Yeah, he and Balicki have switched sides. Hoylett was certainly getting quite a bit of success in that first 25 minutes or so as we come up to the half-hour mark. It's been a good game so far, John, considering the conditions. Sometimes they can play spoiler, but we're seeing lots of action. Both good effort by both teams. Hoylett tries to swing it across, but assistant referee Deagle on the far side says that was out of play.
So here's Monk, who's been busy with the goal kicks here today. Had a terrific tournament for the Falcons in the championship in British Columbia last month.
Headed by Green. Bit of head tennis going on there. Here's Eke again, trying to find a little bit of space. Does so, he's got Medeiros in front of him, tries to take it around him. Green comes across and also helps deal with the danger. Looking for Hoylett, cleared by Miller. Padunas to Machado.
Solid tackle there by
Certainly
Green.
was. Yeah, looks a bit of a no-nonsense character on the far side there. The right back, number 11, Cody Green, one of those Brampton players that we mentioned in the introduction to the game. Ooh, and a big strong tackle there this time by Hempel.
Nice footwork there. Wow.
Here's Hempel, sent it out left-footed. Singh, not for the first time, I thought about coming out of his penalty area, but in the end he was happy just to let that ball roll back in.
Defenders love to see a goalkeeper right out in the 18-yard line, 18-yard box there, Nick, to help them out.
It does, and it looks like Carmen Singh certainly likes to play on the top of his penalty area as there's a foul. And we're going to see a yellow card, first one of the afternoon. Matthias Guedes for the foul on number 10, Federico Leal. Matthias Guedes from Uruguay. So we have a Japanese player and a Uruguayan on the Langara team.
And earlier today we saw some Bolivian players and
Brazilians.
a Brazilian, and it's great to see. International game, international flavor here at the National Championships.
It's Leal, the free kick. This one is going to aid for the penalty spot, but that should be no problem for Monk. This time he deals with it without any difficulty. As we're coming up to the 33rd minute of this first half with a tied 0-0 game so far. Nearest we've had to a goal was a missed penalty, or should we say a penalty save by Kevin Monk in the Langara goal, saving a penalty from Hoylett. And now the Hawks again try and work something. Barazzo, oh,
Good tackle.
good play. And this time another clearance, but there was just a little tap of the heels as the ball was cleared.
A little frustration coming up.
Referee Blanchett says that's going to be a free kick, and a chance once again for the Falcons to throw some players forward, which they do. Ball gets swung up, looking for Eke. Cross not for the first time, comes number 5, Feihoon.
I'd like to see somebody get a little tighter to Eke at the front for Langara, so he had something to play off of and let him run. He's got all kinds of tricks in his bag there, and it'd be nice to see him with a little bit more support.
He looks a little bit isolated, doesn't he? Certainly the one causing the problems, but as you say, a little bit more support might reap some benefit for Langara, but they do have a corner kick. An opportunity to cause some pressure once again for Carmen Singh.
This is Fisk, I think, with the corner.
And playing it left-footed. Goes deep, too deep for everybody. And a little bit of a waste there, John.
Yeah, you should always have someone, I don't want to sound like a professor here, but at the far post you should always have somebody really deep at the far post who could make that run onto those ones that goes right across the 6-yard box.
Especially in a day like this where the wind is going to cause all kinds. Nobody really knows when that ball gets played in what's actually going to happen. Is it going to hang up? Is it going to run?
Yeah, a late runner can do some damage.
Oh, and here's an opportunity. Oh, and some good defending again on the far side. Ball driven in. Monk's able to deal with that. It was Ratcliffe there who was doing the defending with Miller.
Nice coverage of the near post by Monk there. That could have snuck in.
Kevin Monk, 5th year from Richmond, BC. Sends that one high.
Wow.
And Singh, I guess, had to make a save. We'll put that one down in the save column. It would have gone in if he hadn't got his hands to it.
Richmond, a southern suburb of Vancouver.
Ferrazzo comes across, number 3. Tackles his opposite number there. Asha Kumar. Now the Hawks try and bring something away here. This is Leal. Good play. Oh, a bit of a follow through there in front of us on number 17, Singh. Oh, and that was a late one too. By this time it was by Hempel. Bit of a retribution, I think, on that one by
Yeah.
by the Falcons. I think they thought that there was a foul by Leal, and it was right in front of us. He did seem to sort of follow through a little bit, and a little bit of afters there on Piccanine.
Yeah, we're starting to see
spicing up a little bit, shall we say.
A little bit of fire now, a little bit of fire in the play on both sides.
So second yellow card for Langara.
I think the Falcons will be happy with the standing right now, 0-0 at this point in the first half, and Humber will be a little bit frustrated, Nick. Oh.
Here's Leal. Good tackle again to Hoylett, who's coming across to the left now, trying to force his way through. Good defending. Another player goes down. This time it's Guedes. Help to his feet. Verdunas. Here's Feihoon.
Some good sportsmanship there, Nick.
Players
helping
down.
Helping someone up.
Looks like somebody down there in the defense for the Falcons. Maybe Miller. It may be Ratcliffe, possibly. We'll just wait and see. As I say, we're not making excuses, but
it's one of them blondes.
It's one of them blondes, indeed. And with the sun in our eyes, which it is, and as I say, the numbers on the black jerseys are not the clearest. But anyway, they're up, and as you say, good sportsmanship there by the Hawks to put the ball out of play. Everybody's on their feet. Training wasn't needed. And it looks like it's going to be Shukamu who's going to take the throw. No, we're going to leave it to Fisk, who in turn shows good sportsmanship by throwing it back to Ferrazzo. There's Padunas. Back to Medeiros. Medeiros plays it forward. Nice run there, trying to find the fighter Hawley. He's going to hit it left-footed. No, he checks back, tries to go around the outside, does so, still got it, and there's an opportunity. Bouncing around in the 6-yard box. Comes back, and it's over the crossbar by Machado. And a good opportunity. It was cleared off. The ball just seemed to get stuck in the 6-yard area there. Some desperate defending by the Falcons. Good work again by the number 9 Hoylett, though, to get that ball across. John again showing his strength and his skill to knock the ball over, but there was nobody on hand to put it home.
Yeah, I thought that one was going right in the bottom corner.
So once again, the Falcons dodge another bullet.
The Hawks will be a little disappointed that they're not up at least a goal here with their play in the first half.
It's played right-footed down the field. Padunas can't control that one, and that's going to be a throw into the Falcons. Green. Machado. That's a good ball there by Balicki. Trying to find the run of Piccanine, but it's going to be a throw in.
The ball has certainly been in the Langara half a lot more than it has been in the Humber half, but the Falcons have found a way to keep the Hawks off the score sheet here.
Ball's played in, that's cleared, that's going to go over the fence. That's going to be a throw in halfway through the half.
We have a few fans here today, not quite sure which school they're supporting. There might even be some Prince Edward Islanders here up to watch the tournament.
The first game, we had a number of children from the school right next door. Right now it must be class time, as John says. It's mostly the older people that are out watching this game. And that's good defending by the Langara defense.
And Ota, he's a busy player. Did some nice shielding there to keep the Humber Hawks off the ball.
Come up to the last 5 minutes in this first half. Half that's flown by, actually, John. It's been good.
It's been competitive.
I've enjoyed it. Here's Leal. Once again, it's Ota for company. oh, there's an opportunity for Fisk. Merlin Fisk has to pull back. Ball's played forward to Eke. But the ball runs through without any dual arms to goalkeeper Singh.
That's what Eke needs, is someone to get some feeding him the ball.
In the end, decides just to clear it out that danger area. Is headed off, sees to Ota. He goes down. Ooh. That looked
like
a
he
little bit cheap to me, John, from here. I guess we've probably got a better, we're looking up above and right at it. I didn't see too much of a foul there, to tell you the truth.
I thought he slipped on the ball, really, when he tried to turn. His feet went out from under him and down he went. From the referee's point of view, though, Nick, as you say, the referee thought that he was chopped down.
He's a little bit closer than we are, and his eyesight is probably a lot better than ours. So, as always, we give the benefit of the doubt to the referee.
This is a dangerous area here with this wind, Nick, the swirling wind. The Hawks have a 4-player wall at the 18-yard line, and I can see Fisk having a go here.
The Fisk or Miller, the number 9, is I think it might be the right-footed Miller, maybe. What's going to happen? It is Miller. No, it's Fisk. Drives it in. Good one.
Oh, yes!
It's a goal! It's a goal! It came
beauty.
off the post. It seemed to go through the wall. They're looking at each other, almost in disbelief, the Hawks' defense.
Man, and what a time for it to come, Nick. With the time just fading away in the first half, the Langara Falcons have jumped out to an unexpected, against the run of the play, 1-0 lead.
Beautiful.
What a beauty by Fisk.
Beautiful free kick. Beautiful free kick. Certainly goalkeeper Singh doesn't seem to be too happy with the maybe with the setup of the wall, or the fact that the ball just seemed to get through. He did get his hand to it. It came off the post.
Langara goal scored by number 10, Merlin Fisk.
So Merlin Fisk gets Langara on the board. Suddenly this is going to be a feisty game, I think, from now on. Not that it hasn't been so far. It's been very competitive, but every game needs a goal, as they say. And now we have one. And now is Eke now, one-on-one. What can he do? Looking for, nice play there. Now he goes down. Oh, he goes down, and the referee says no. And they're up in arms on the bench. Oh, dear me. Could have been.
Not sure if that was, it wasn't like he was, he was clear in and got knocked down. It was almost like it was a pretty decent tussle between the two of them.
Suddenly Eke got up pretty quick. He turned around pretty quickly, but he went down, he went. And that goal has really put something in the sails of the Falcons.
Yeah.
Good hustle on the far side there by Guedes.
Boy, we're in for a dandy second half here. The way this one's gone.
Excellent start so far. It is Hoylett now. What can he do? He's had the best chance for the Hawks with that penalty shot there that was saved by goalkeeper Monk.
The worrying thing about defending Hoylett is he's a big, strong fella, and he's fast. You can see he's athletic. He's got grid speed, and he's a big, strong fella.
Headed in, Ferrazzo. Here's Medeiros. Out to Green.
Green's been good on the ball for Humber today.
Seen a lot of it on that side. Battle on the far side there. And we're going to see what's the fourth official indicating that we've got just the 1 extra minute.
Can see a little frustration beginning to build in the Hawks now, and more confidence building in the Falcons. And that goal has really just kind of G'd them up a little bit, and they're ready to battle on. Good game, Nick.
Excellent game so far. Very competitive, 2 well-matched teams. And we're going to see another free kick for, it's going to be the Falcons, although it was Green that went down. The referee must have judged that he was the one who made the infringement.
I'd like to see the ball switched a little bit here. Rather than going straight ahead, I'd like to see if they can punch one into the top of the 18-yard box. With that wind at their back, that's the perfect play. Sun's in the eyes of the defenders. The Humber Hawks defenders are trying to shield their eyes from the sun. much on that one.
This time there was a foul. Maybe Gredes on that far side. As the half-time whistle goes here in Cornwall with a 1-0 lead for the Langara College Falcons in the Battle of the Birds of Prey. The Falcons are up over the Hawks by 1-0. A goal right on the stroke of half-time. Free kick by number 10 Merlin Fisk. John and I are going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for what promises to be an excellent second half. So please don't go away. We're enjoying your company here, and it's 1-0 to the Langara College Falcons.